The King has been bracing for the release of the fifth series of Netflix The Crown, which will focus on the early 1990s and the breakdown of his and Princess Diana's marriage. Alleged plotlines set to unravel in the upcoming series have already begun to emerge, including one suggesting the then Prince of Wales attempted to pressure the Queen into stepping down. But royal commentator Jack Royston suggested the fictional aspects of The Crown will likely do less damage to the King's popularity compared to the depiction of his extramarital affair and the subsequent end of his marriage. Mr. Royston suggested writers of the series will be trying to outline how popular Charles was in the early 90s to depict the dramatic crash he experienced following his divorce from Diana. He said, Charles had a massive bounce after the Queen passed away and the country was in mourning. The public performed a U-turn and 30 points went to Charles. And now everybody's much more positive about him. I think the anxiety will be this season drags him back down again. It's not going to be the fiction that will drag him down, it's the stuff about the disintegration of his marriage to Diana, and a lot of that is true. Justin, Kate master plan to extend olive branch to Meghan on US visit revealed King Charles has been warned the Crown could damage his popularity. Image, BBC, Royston warned the King it's not going to be fiction that will drag him down. Image, Good Morning Britain, he noted the then Prince of Wales had a recorded popularity rate of 81% in 1991, which later dropped by 40 percentile points following his separation from Diana the following year. Buckingham Palace announced the then Prince and Princess of Wales would separate after years of clear tension between the pair. The royal couple then engaged in a tit-for-tat war of words across the airwaves and through books in what would later be known as the War of the Waleses. Prince Charles admitted to having an extramarital affair in a televised interview with his biographer Jonathan Dimbleby in 1994. Read more, Prince Harry and Meghan complained about the way they were treated at Queen's funeral. Prince Charles and Princess Diana had had a strained relationship for years before they separated. Image, BBC, Princess Diana retaliated the following year with the infamous Panorama interview, which was broadcast on her husband's 47th birthday. The feud delivered a hammer blow to the overall popularity of the royal family and pushed the Queen to ultimately put her foot down and order Charles and Diana to divorce. Royal biographer Angela Levin said in 2020, "This was the monarch taking over, not so much the mother or the mother-in-law, saying, 'I insist on a divorce. I see this as ridiculous, it's not going to work with being separated.' They had to divorce. Don't miss Prince Harry back to speak out in memoir, Insight. Sarah Ferguson dismissed daughters Beatrice and Eugenie signals, analysis. Royal expert details reason Prince Harry will never return to UK, expert, trending. The King and Queen had to embark of a lengthy PR campaign to win over the public. Image, PA, leading expert Penny Junor said the feuding couple had been breaking a clear tenet of royal life and Her late Majesty had to take action to safeguard the monarchy's popularity. Ms. Junor said, "The monarchy was going through a really rocky time because monarchy is supposed to be all about unifying the country. What Charles and Diana were doing by being at war with one another was splitting the country." Charles walked on eggshells for years in his attempt to regain the full support of the public, deploying the expertise of several PR gurus to also improve the image of his partner Camilla Parker Bowles. At the time of their marriage in 2005, Clarence House announced Camilla would take on the title of Prince's Consort when Charles ascended the throne. But in a sign of the couple's success in winning over the support of the late Queen, and the public, the title was changed to the customary Queen Consort, one reserved for the monarch's wife.